Good morning, Minecrafters. This is Monday, April 8th, 2024, Eclipse Day, believe it or not, as we're eclipsed by this gigantic blimp on top of me. We are going to build a clock, the Skippy 6 clock, the Minecrafter Skippy 6. We're going to build his clock today after going over a few things. And this is the steampunk flying ship, if you didn't know. And also today, got a few people here today. Well, welcome. Let me see. Starshine says hi and good afternoon. Hi, Starshine. And this is good. This is morning for me, but good afternoon to you, Miss Starshine. And for those around the world, I hope you guys get a chance to see the eclipse today. If not, you can definitely go on YouTube and watch it live, or on the internet and watch it live. Let me see what else. Hold on. Let me stand still for a second here. And we're going to go over to the National Day Calendar real quick. Let me check the volume. All right, sounds good. And let's see here. Today is National Empanada Day, National Zoo Lovers Day, National All Is Ours Day. Let's see what that is. I have no clue. Observed each year on April 8th, National All Is Ours Day, OURS. Celebrate each of the approaches to the day or pick the one that best suits you. Let me see what this is all about, though. It says it's about making the most, I guess, of explore the world around you, express thankfulness, share your bounty with others, focus on positive thoughts. I guess it's just to celebrate or being thankful is what it is. But it doesn't say why it was started today. But why not? Today is the eclipse day, so we get a kind of, in a way, a rebirth of I guess the sun, in a way. Let me see here. Let me see what the legends say. Legends of the eclipse. All right. Basically, eclipse can be. Let me see here. Mystifying experiences, traditions from around the world imagine the eclipse as everything from the sun being eaten by monsters to imitate meeting with the moon. Here we explore some eclipse stories and customs from around the world. The sun is devoured. In Vietnam, legend has it a giant frog swallows the sun. Its master, the Lord of Han, then convinces the frog to spit it out. In Javanese mythology, the god of darkness, Batara Kala, swallows the sun. Javanese villagers try to make Batara Kala release the sun by offering sacrifices and beating drums. In the U.S. Northwest, the Pomo people, P-O-M-O, named for a solar eclipse's sun got bit by a bear. They tell a story about a bear who goes out for a stroll along the Milky Way. The bear meets up with the sun, and the two begin to argue about who will move out of the other's path. The argument turns into a fight, which is the eclipse. The traditional belief of the Kwakiutl, Kwakiutl people on the western coast of Canada holds that a sky creature swallows the moon. I'm curious about when's the next eclipse. When's the next eclipse? Okay. It says, oh wow. It says a total solar eclipse won't be visible again from the contiguous U.S. until August 22nd, 2044, but totality will only occur over North Dakota and Montana plus northern Canada. However, the next total solar eclipse with a coast-to-coast path spanning the lower 48s will occur on August 12th, 2045. Now, again, if you are able to see this eclipse, make sure you're wearing those proper sunglasses. Starshine says, I didn't even know there was an eclipse today, but I'll definitely try to see it now. Well, again, I guess it depends on where you are in the world. That's how you can see it. And if you can see it, make sure you wear the proper glasses. Or on the internet, on YouTube, there's a way to use a cereal box. You make a pinhole. Let me just check the volume. Okay, you take a pinhole or a pin, put a hole into a cereal box, put a white piece of cardboard inside, directly across from the pinhole. Shine have your back facing the sun, and let the light of the sun go through the pinhole into that white cardboard. And if you look through the hole somehow, I guess you have to make another hole. You can look through the hole and you can see the shadow inside, or the light being reflected inside the white cardboard. So you can actually see the sun reflection inside the white cardboard, and as the moon passes in front of it. So that's a safe way of doing it. Or just watch it on the internet. I'm in Florida, so we have 57.9% totality today. And I think people up in New York is only going to get a very small portion at the very top of the sun that they'll experience. And I think it's only for 4 minutes for totality, but it goes from a span of 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern time to about 2:30, I believe. But that's the whole travel of the moon passing in front of the sun, or the Earth in front of the sun, something like that. And then whatchamacallit, and then it's back to normal. Let me get that straight. In a solar eclipse, does the Earth pass in front of the moon, or the moon in front of the sun? I think it's the moon in front. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the sun and the Earth, casting the moon's shadow on Earth. A solar eclipse can only happen during a new moon. The moon's orbit is tilted 5 degrees to Earth's orbit around the sun. But again, you can see this on the internet too. So, having said all of that, and that was your National Day Calendar today. I hope you guys enjoyed your National Day Calendar. Let me pull up Skippy 6 tutorial on how to build this. You can check it out too. It's on YouTube under Skippy 6 Gaming. Let me get over there. Skippy 6 Gaming Minecraft clock. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, analog clock. That's it. All right. I think I have most of the material that we need right here. I need some more redstone lamps. So let me check the audio. Testing. Oh. Testing. There we go. Alright, we're going to need some redstone. I think I got a few. Okay, did I use all of it? Look at the snowfall. I can't get over the size of this thing. Okay, we got some redstone, and I believe we might need glass. Sorry for the clicking. Let me see here. We have most of the stuff. It's just the lamps we need. Oh, all right. And I think I only need like 6. I got the glowstone or glow powder. I thought I did. There it is. And we already have 1 lamp. All right, and I think we're gonna need 6 or 12. 3, 1, 2, 12. Yep, that would make sense, right? 12 hours. Ha! That figures. I think we're gonna be short on redstone. Yeah, we're gonna be short on redstone, I think. So we're gonna have to buy some more redstone. Now we got 5. I just need 7 more. Let's go grab some shut-eye. Go to our local wizard down below, cleric, and ask him for some more redstone. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. Oop. Hope you're having a good Monday as well. Let's put that here. And the cool thing about when you buy or trade with villagers, you get XP from it as well. So make sure you highlight whatever in your hotbar needs to be mended. Whatever you're wearing is automatically in line with that too. So sorry, Billy, we need stuff over here from Maryland. All right, Mr. Maryland. All right, see how much we can get out of here. How's the wings doing? Let me see. Good. All right. Can we get more? I think we can. Let me put the sword because I got looting, but I don't think that has any effect in trading. All right. Marilyn, you're awesome, dude. Thank you. Hopefully I'll have a library for these guys soon. Ooh, I gotta put these emeralds back. My brain. Actually, how's that? And you know something? 24, I don't think it's going to give us enough what we need. We need a lot of redstone today. That's the only... I have a village nearby here. Let's go visit that village. There's a couple of clerics in that village. The other thing we could do is actually go over to the witch farm. Let's go to the village first. Do I have my bed? Yeah. See if we can get lucky at that village to get some more redstone. And I can check this volume. So Starshine, you were saying it's afternoon and you didn't know about the eclipse. Where are you located? Are you in the United States or are you outside of the United States? And for those wondering who I'm talking to, is I'm streaming from my Xbox, but I'm also streaming from my Xbox on Twitch, but you can't see what I'm showing on my screen. I can't see the chat on my screen. I can see who's in my chat room, but I have my phone open so I can see the chat room. And I have a guest, Starshine October Love. And Starshine says she's from Germany. Well, welcome. Guten Tag, as they say, I believe. My German's not the best. I apologize. My great grandfather is Dutch. On my mom's side. I guess you call it my mom's maternal side. There was a cleric. I know I got 2 cleric buildings, but unfortunately I haven't been around, so these guys, I need to put a fence up. I'm losing my villagers. Alright, buddy, I need some redstone. Hook me up. Alright. I should have another cleric up here. Unless I lost him. Yeah. I gotta start setting up a fence, a perimeter around here. And Hopefully these guys will repopulate. I have a farmer. Yeah, there's the farmer. As long as there's a farmer and you're around here for a long period of time, they'll start to repopulate. See, as long as there are enough beds for the village and workstations, they'll repopulate. But you have to be here in order for that to happen. The same thing happens like if you leave here just when the sun sets and there were zombies. Yeah, bad things start to happen. They turn into zombies and the sun comes up and they burn up and you lose your villagers. So I have to, this is the very first village I found when I spawned in the world. So I have to really do this place up nice for these guys. Starshine says, that sounded alright. I've definitely heard worse attempts. Bitter Sharon. I'm going to need redstone today, so let's go ahead and let's actually go out to the witch farm. I might have a few already set up out there. The other thing is I do have a trading village out by my iron farm called Aquatica. And I have a couple clerks out there too. But the witch farm, I think I already accumulated some redstone. But I don't think I brought it back with me. If you haven't seen my witch farm, that was from Halloween of 23, October 23, October 31st. And I did this whole witch farm thing. I did, what else did I do? Ancient City was on Halloween. A lot of spooky stuff, and that's how I found out about the, you gotta have mob heads to make particular patterns on a, banners. I haven't been out here in a very long time. I hope I remember the way out here. There it is. I knew there was a turn. And I gotta do the steamboat that I didn't finish building out here too. So, this was originally just a witch hut, and I forget who I based this farm off of, which Minecrafter who built this. This is an actual, this platform is going to be the steamboat, kind of like Disney World or Disneyland Haunted Mansion. There's the Mark Twain that rides around the Haunted Mansion, so it's designed like that. I'm going to set it up like. I got to finish building it. It's all going to be out of birch. So those trees, yes, they're from the Nether. I was trying to make a spooky feel out of this place, so I still have a lot to do. But in the center of this house or mansion is the actual, it used to be the witch hut, so this is built over the original witch hut. And this is where it's a bubble elevator and the witches come up here. The trident killer, of course, and then all their drops go down below. So I try to make it spooky looking. Had the cauldron, the Grim Reaper, if you can kind of imagine the head, the body, the sickle, ghost flying or demon flying there. The ghosts are up there, so that's why I wanted to make the ghost face or creeper face on that. And then the hand. using a screecher that I found down in the ancient city. It's a skulk sensor. This is supposed to be like a tomb opening. So that's lecterns. Kind of like a swampy, spooky type of haunted mansion theme. Stuff's not put away. Stuff's not put away yet. Let me see if I can get my bed out real quick. Almost there. Uh-oh. That's right. I guess because of witches. Let me see if I go over this side. I guess if I go further up. Uh-oh. The witch's cap on. Try this one. There we go. Starshine says that sounded alright. I definitely. Oh no. Okay. But you wrote another text. Alright. So there's a storage area down below. And I have a lot of the redstone, hopefully. Perfect. I was kind of counting on that. Might as well take everything. And I'm going to leave that stuff there for now. We'll come back. I'm just curious what's in these things. I haven't been out here since October. Alright. Oh, I saw that. Bingo. Alright. You know, let's take this. Because there's some of those in there. Alright. I'll take this. And then we're going to fly out to the steamboat. Do a quick fly around again. And again, if you want to see how this was built, it's back in October. There's the mud farm right there with the wheat's at. It's a mud farm, cactus farm. I never really explored this area out here. So it's a plains biome, so you have horses and all kinds of stuff out here. Frogs, of course. This is where I get my frogs from. So, pretty cool place, man. So I figure every Halloween we'll come back here for sure to add more to it if I have spare time, and I'd like to get the steamboat on its way before next Halloween. Let me check the volume. Alright, Starshine says, sorry, I completely forgot to ask, but how are you doing today? I'm doing quite fine, thank you. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned or you heard that I got back into working out during the week. So I signed up with a local YMCA, which is like a gym that has like a pool and all that good stuff. And I'm 56 years old, so my body doesn't bounce back really fast from doing it, and I shouldn't like overdo it when I go there. I should only go for maybe a half hour and then it's called so I can actually function for the rest of the day, but I overdo it. So I was there for a couple of hours, and so all day Saturday, all day yesterday, I was like in track. I'm not just like joking, but felt like I was in traction for 2 days, and I feel better today. And that's the idea, is to keep my weight down and my heart pumping properly. So now, having said that, if you're ever exercising and you want to make sure you're not overdoing it, your heartbeat per minute should be 220 beats minus your age. I believe that's how it is. Let me just double check that. How to check your BPM? Wait a minute. How to check for maximum BPM? Yeah, so subtract your age from 220. So if you're 50 years old and 220, maybe 170 would be your maximum heartbeat range. I'm 56, so it's 162. And I was actually hitting that on Saturday. That's right. The YMCA is the one with the song, and you move left to right. That is exactly right. That's exactly right. So how I got that high with the BPM, I was still working out on the treadmill, and there's a method of running that they call it 1 minute on, 1 minute off, which is 1 minute running, 1 minute walking, and for every week you add another minute. Well, I think I jumped the gun. Instead of doing a full week of 3 minutes and then walking for a minute, I added 4 minutes on Saturday. And usually I was maxing out at 150, but Saturday I noticed I was maxing out about 160, so that's not good. So I got to gradually stay at 150, and then if I add another minute, I got to make sure I don't go beyond 150. But yeah, it didn't hurt me or anything like that, but I mean, it's not good to stay at that maximum level for a long period of time because you could get seriously injured. It's not funny, but yeah, the whole purpose of going is to make yourself healthier, not to injure yourself. Alright, so we got our redstone. I just need, I think, like 6 more lamps. And I can start building Skippy's clock. Actually, his clock is based on another Minecrafter, and as I'm building this, I'll let you know who it is. But it's very ingenious and it's very compact. And since it's very small as well, so that's why I wanted to make it bigger. Okay, so we have 5. We have this one over here, so that would be 6. All right, and here we go. What I need 6 more. Oh, I need the redstone. Okay. There we go. And 12. Fine. All right. Let me just check the volume. Okay, here we go. So I'm actually, oh shoot. So I'm actually listening. Okay, so this clock is based on Jade's channel. Let me pull that up so I give the proper credit. Jade Somia Fereza. Trying to see. Yeah, she used her full name. So if you're trying to, let me see here. So if you go into her channel, it is literally Jade Somia, S-O-M-I-A. Her middle name, okay, her first name's Jade, J-A-D-E. Middle name Somia, S-O-M-I-A. Last name Ferreza, or Ferreza, F-E-R-R-E-Z-A. Jade Somia Ferreza. This is what Skippy6 is basing his tutorial on, is Jade's invention. This is Jade's invention. Alright, so I'm going to keep on listening here. Alright, so what we got to do is I'm just putting the, I don't know what you call it, the model here. So you're going to put 6. Actually, I'm going to need 13. I'm going to need 13 of these. And let me check the volume too. Testing. Oh. Testing. Okay. So let me get one more. So this is just a demonstration. It's not the actual finished product, but this way you can, if you don't want to make this giant one that I'm going to make, then you are more than welcome to use this that I'm building, which is much smaller and more compact. Oops. Where's my, here we go. And let me get this helmet off. I don't want to damage my gold helmet. The reason why I wear gold all the time when I go into the nether is for piglins. If you are not wearing a piece of gold, doesn't have to be a helmet, but if you're not wearing some sort of piece of gold when you enter the nether, they'll attack you. So make sure you are wearing gold when you enter the nether. Something, not the entire uniform, but some piece of gold. Let me check. I'm doing this right. Nope, I didn't think that was right. That's interesting. So here like that. Oh, I get it now. I understand. Okay. I was wondering why there was a gap. Oh, let me grab some sleep. So what we're doing now, let me just check the volume again. Testing. Alright, so what we're going to do, let me just check a little bit longer. I can never trust that audio. Alright. So we're going to build like this. If you remember on Friday's stream, I built like this ribbon here. So you have pistons on one side and pistons on the other, and they basically literally push, when the pistons go off, they push the stones or the blocks all the way down and around like a ribbon, so that this block of redstone passes by each lamp. So that's what excuse me, we're going to actually build this ribbon along here. First though, we have to fill in this section here. You can use any block. This This is not going to be a permanent build, so that's why I'm just using any block that I have available to me. It's kind of like a track, right? I'm trying to watch what he's doing and build it at the same time. Okay, that's what I thought. So each corner has to be a piston. So let's tear this down. Oh, I guess that was to power these pistons. Oh boy. Forgot about that. We'll get those later. Wow, I'm honestly overloaded with redstone. That's perfect. Put that here for now. Okay. So you take one of these pistons, and you see the idea. If you actually made this in a small clock tower, you want to make sure that whatever block in here that's more decorative than what I have here. But I'm just using it because this is not going to be permanent. He put a piston up here facing out that way, so when the ribbon of blocks come around, the piston will push it. So let me, well, first get rid of this extra stone and get my boy, I guess I ran out of scaffolding, didn't I? Look at that. Alright, and let me see. It's going to be right over here. I think it's at this height. Yeah. Get the pistons. Alright, and then we go across and have a piston facing downward. Okay, so the top one has to be on that level, so it has to like that, and then pop that out, pop that out. And then put the piston facing downward. I don't think that's right. Nope, that's not right. Sorry for the clicking. One more. Okay. And of course, we're going to have one facing this way. Like that. Oh, Lord. And then this has to be raised up. Because the next piston is going to be actually like right where this deck is. So this is going to have to be raised. Oh joy. Bear with me, guys. I haven't built this in a long time. Alright, I'm going to mute this so you guys don't hear me just clicking until I get this back, until I get this up one level. Sorry about that, guys. I caught the audio. I got in one ear the audio coming into chat, and I got the other ear with the game. So I'm listening all the time now, where before I wasn't. So now I know when it happens. If forever in the future I don't catch it, just mute it and I have captions. Alright, so what I gotta do now is actually start building the tape that goes around, or the conveyor belt. I'm going to use a different colored block. And like I said, this is temporary, but at least I can see the actual block, the difference in color, just for now. So if you're following Skippy 6's tutorial, oh, I didn't put the piston over here. If I'm not mistaken, it's right here. I put that piston. Yeah, I think it's right here. I think it's like that. Oh. So then he takes the blocks and comes across this way, like that. Then just over the lamps itself, because you got to skip a space, so just the lamps are covered. Same thing for the bottom. There's 3 spots that are going to miss a block. That way the timing of this will work right. There we go. And yep. Okay. Okay, so if you are watching and wondering why I'm not talking, I'm actually listening to Skippy 6's tutorial on YouTube on how to build this. So the redstone, he's going to put the redstone block here starting out. Let me go get that. Yeah. There we go. So you kind of get the idea, as that redstone block passes by these lamps, one of them will light up, and that's the hour. So there would be, of course, 12 noon. So you have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. This center one, when it lights up, will let you know if it's day or night. And we're going to continue. So if you don't hear me talking, I'm actually listening to the tutorial, and I'm going as I go. If you're watching this live with me, just post your questions on in chat, and then I'll pick it up. So what I'm going to be building now is the actual redstone that connects to the clock. There's an actual clock. So the clock itself, really, the engine for this clock, the engine for this clock face, I should say, is this hopper clock over here. There's going to be 120 items, not just 5, but 120. That would equate to 1 hour. So 120 items would equal a tick. One item's 1 tick. I think that's how it goes. And then so after 120 ticks is another hour. So what'll happen is once I release this, so basically this redstone block locks this from allowing stuff to go over. Once this is empty, the piston will slide over this way, and then it reverses back and forth. So then you take redstone dust to one side or the other and connect it to these pistons, so that every time the redstone block slides to one side or the other, it activates the pistons, which will then move the lamp moves the redstone block to 1 lamp at a time, or per hour, 120 clicks, I guess you call it, and then all the way around. And like I said, the daylight sensor I'll be putting in will basically reset this clock for every dawn, but we haven't got there yet. So I'm actually building right now the actual wiring from the clock itself to these pistons. So as I build each little circuit, I'll let you know what I'm doing. And let me check the volume again. Sounds good. Starshine says, I just got so scared that was loud enough to bring my tinnitus back. Well, don't worry. I'm trying to keep track of it. Have no fear. And like I said, if it does, you just hit mute, and I usually catch it. But if you don't see me talking, I'm actually watching the tutorial. So I'm going to mute this for a little bit, and then I'll be back. The other thing is too, I'll explain what I'm doing after I actually start placing this stuff down. He's using sticky pistons at this point. So it's been a while since I built this. I don't know. I'm just following what he's doing, and I'll explain it once I grasp what he's doing in a second. You know what Skippy is pointing out, because he's a pretty funny guy. If you ever watched his channel, I think he's from Canada, but he's really pretty clever. But he goes pretty fast when he shows how to build something. But he's pointing out right now that okay, so this redstone here is a simple circuit, right? Then you have this sticky piston that's attached to this redstone block. So of course this is going to be activated. This is going to be activated, and this is going to be activated at the same time, which will then. So I guess in a way, all these pistons are being activated at the same time, right? But what he's pointing out is that when you put this in here, I have to make another redstone block. He said this is temporary. You don't make sure you take this out. When I take this out, you take it out if you're following along, because he said he forgot to do that, and it really, because this is all timing, and you don't want to mess the timing up with this. So he basically shows, all right, you have that block there, and somehow this doesn't, something's not right here. You come down here and look. Okay. Okay then. All right. So you take the redstone here like that. Another sticky piston is going to go right here. So it's activated. That's what. So that's why it's temporary. You just want to make sure this is activated. All right. Let me check the volume again. Sounds good. And let's follow along. So we're activating a couple of these sticky pistons together. Let me see, like that. Oh, Oh, it must be a redstone. Right. Oh man, I'll go through my redstone pretty quick. I knew there was a few blocks that I had to use, but okay. And this one comes out. Oh Lord. Another redstone block. He made a mistake. So scratch what I did. He didn't. He didn't re-edit after he made a mistake, so I have to catch when he's doing this mistake. Oh boy. Oh, so same idea, but from the bottom. Redstone. Okay. Okay. One more redstone block. That was there to activate that last piston. It's an extender, so that last piston can get it pushed or activated. Alright. Alright, so he said everything stays the same except for this thing. Make sure you remove this. The first redstone block we put in for these sticky pistons, and then everything will be timed right. Because he said he forgot that and the clock didn't work. Then he had to go through all this spaghetti and find it. Alright, I'm going to mute this and then I'll explain once I understand what he's doing. I gotta buy some glass, so that's the reason why I'm down here. Try to grab some shut-eye before I do that. I didn't think about this, but you know, this might be a problem because I'm under that blimp. Let me see something. No, I think I'm okay. I think it's when it's nighttime, it'll come on. Alright. Again, I apologize if you're if you're following along with me, and I put stuff up and I take it down. I'm following exactly what Skippy6 is doing. He didn't edit his tutorial, so when he makes mistakes, I'm following it step by step. What he's doing, I'm following exactly what he's doing. So when he makes a mistake, I make a mistake. So I apologize. He wants to put down a repeater underneath that block that I just took out, and that's going to go, I believe, on that piston, facing out like that, and then he puts everything back. So what I'm doing, I gotta knock this stuff out anyway. This is all stone, and I need stone, so 2 in 1. Now this half slab doesn't have to be a particular slab. It can be any slab. Okay, so now you're gonna it's actually moving all the way around. The clock is actually moving all the way around. So now we have to set it up where it only moves per tick. So what Skippy 6 is saying, you need a stack, 64, and 61. That's going to be your counter. A stack and only 64 and 61, and then you'll put that in a hopper. And that way it'll stop the thing from going all the way around at once. Give me a second, I'm watching what he's saying. Okay, so what he's unfortunately, I can't skip ahead to nighttime because it's a daylight sensor that's running this. So as soon as we go to sleep and wake up again, this will reset. This will all reset. I don't think I had the daylight. Let me see. There's a couple of sensors. Yeah, I left them for day. This one down here should be set for day 2. Ooh, I can't see it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I can't see it. Well, we'll know for sure once we wake up tomorrow and this thing, if it's working or not. It's hard to see. Almost saw it. Oh, there it is. I think. Yeah, that's the center one. Yeah, so they're all set up right. Okay. You just have to wait for the nighttime for this to reset, or tomorrow morning for this to reset, and it'll stop running like that. It's funny, it's actually activating, the pistons are activating the calibrated sensors. So that's pretty much the clock. That's the Skippy 6 clock, but I'll show you next day here as soon as the sun goes down. It'll be you can see on my hotbar, here's the clock itself, so it should match where that ball is on this clock on there for the lit or lighted redstone lamp. And I believe when it's nighttime that will activate the center lamp, but I'm going to make this on a grander scale. So for every one of these lamps, you can see the size of this blimp. It's going to be like, I don't know, a lot of lamps per hour. So let me put this stuff in here for now. So we have room, and use some more rockets. Huh, where's... Okay. Wow. I have to make some more rockets. Oh, just a little bit. We'll have sunset, but I'll show you real quick. So if you see the side of the building between the two lines, that little square area, that's going to be the giant face of the clock in there somehow. And like I said, for every one of these lamps, I would have to have a a gazillion other lamps for every hour so you can see it from far away. Now the problem is you're probably not going to see this from the ground per se, but I'm going to check that out in a second. Now this should reset. That's what I was afraid of because of the shadow from the blimp. It's obscuring the daylight sensor. So that I'm going to have to somehow, I don't know how I'm going to make that work. Yet, I will figure it out though. So what I have to do, switch it for nighttime or something? No, I'm gonna have to stick it. It has to have, be able to see the night and the day, so I'm gonna have to somehow stick that daylight sensor and send a redstone signal down to the clock. But if you go to Skippy 6 Gaming, you'll see this thing work properly. It's just because this thing does not have exposure to the sun. What's this doing out here? Oh, that's right, it's for this stuff. Alright, what I can do, so it's not so noisy, I can just set up a lever real quick. Well, I mean, I could experiment. Well, let me get that lever. I could experiment now, because it's going to be the next project of gathering all these lamps. Let me put this here. Could also get the blocks out of the This. So, what I have to do now is somehow get this daylight sensor outside and then somehow get a redstone signal to this spot. So that it'll make this only go per hour or whatever. Let me, now I'm stuck. So I'm going to have to pull this out because the signal is not only lighting this outside lamp, but it's let me see. I think that's all it's for. That center one's only for there. This one is the problem one, I think. This one somehow, I think, activates this piston, which will then pull this see, that'll push this signal here. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think I put redstone dust there. Wait a minute, everything might be okay. Let me check this audio too. Okay, so it should be working now. It's just, it has to be reset. Oop. It should go all the way around to the proper time. Oh, I don't have the, I took the, hold on. It'll probably have to wait until daylight, I guess. Once the blocks are pushed from one hopper to the other, there we go. So if you look at my, no. I don't know if these levers I put on there is messing this up or not. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. We'll see as soon as the sun goes down. I thought by triggering the daylight sensor it might reset it. I'm gonna watch Skippy 6 tutorial while we're waiting for the sun to set and see what happens. Okay, so I did notice he set this upper one. He set this upper one to night, or the center one is set to day, I think. Alright, and so he switched this to night. And he's going to show how to put a button to reset this, a reset button. So I'm going to watch this real quick and then we'll continue. Okay, so we're going to get a button and then attach that to the torches. Just use the cobblestone. Get a button. Huh. Guess I don't get buttons from cobblestone. Alright. Guess I have to use wood. What the heck? Oh, there it is. And the other thing I saw him do, that's why I apologize if you're following along with me. I'm following him exactly what he's doing. So if he makes a mistake, I'm making a mistake. So I believe that this is supposed to be a sticky piston. I'm going to get a sticky piston. Oh, it is it is. Oh, shoot. Oh, give me a break. Oh, it was. Huh. Oh, what the heck? So it was a sticky piston. I don't know. I think it might. I still think it's that daylight sensor. This one inside here is not getting the change like it should. Now this don't look right. What the heck? I'm missing something here. Yeah, I really think it's that inside daylight sensor. We'll see once this sun goes down. Yeah, see, it was supposed to reset. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over this. Something's not right. Uh, so close, but yet so far, and it's pretty close to my lunchtime. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to go over that again and see where I messed up. But I think that daylight sensor has a lot to do with it. Um, and once I figured that out, that should make this thing work right. But yeah, and we'll pick this up again on Wednesday. Also, the for us in the United States, the about another hour, the eclipse is going to happen. So, um, all right, that's kind of once it's working. If you see my hotbar, see where that the ball is on that circle. So it should be either that lamp or that lamp should be lit. And then I'm going to make a giant one of this on the outside of the blimp. So that center area right there, I don't know, I'm sure it's not going to be the full width, but you know, the center somehow, the center of it. And we got to see if I can see it from the ground. That blimp is so far. It's so far over the base, it's hard. It would be hard to see straight up. I mean, you can see it kind of from here, but the closer you walk to the, as closer as you get over this bridge, the perspective, you won't be able to see the clock straight. But if you're flying around, you'd see it, and it'd be lit from down below, but you won't be able to see the face. See, like right here, the face is kind of hard. It would be hard to see, but I still want to do it, just to see I did it. All right, so I guess we're gonna leave that here for now. We haven't had any new followers or anything, so we're gonna leave it like that. Let me come over here, find you guys a raid, and we will pick this up on Wednesday. Let me flip my helmet around. going to have to get a lot more lamps and stuff too. All right, double check the volume. Sounds good. See if I can find you guys. Oh, so I guess my PC kind of died on me. So bear with me for a second. That the PC warm up, and I'll get you guys a raid. Alright guys, Starshine had said I have to go now. I wish you guys a nice rest of the stream and day. Have a good time and see you then. Alright, Starshine, well thank you very much for stopping by. We're going to go do a raid real quick. And again, everybody have a good Forzin's playing. Just chatting right now. Let's go into Forzin's room. And hopefully I can figure this out for Wednesday, so this will be working properly. I just have to figure out if there was an update that affected this or not. But alright, you guys have a great day. Check out Forzin, say hi to him, and I will see you Wednesday. Have a great Eclipse, and see you then.